Hey guys, my name is Miss Bryant and welcome to Virtual Open House. Obviously this open house is slightly different from how we normally do things. So in this video, what I'm going to do is just give you the same information that I would if you were walking into my classroom and I were meeting you for the first time. So I'm going to give you some brief background information about myself, and then we will move on to a very short overview of what we'll be covering this semester in my class. So this is my second year teaching at Bob Jones, and I'm really excited to kick off the school year. Even though we are starting virtually, I think that it's a great learning opportunity for all of us. We will get to learn how to use different types of technology, different ways of communicating with one another, and I think that the best way for us to get through this this time is for all of us to have a lot of patience with each other and to be flexible. And I can promise you that that is what I will be for both you and your child, because I know that this situation is not easy. So yeah, it's my second year here. It is my third year as the girls' tennis coach though. And I absolutely love getting to coach. It is one of my favorite things in the world. I'm getting to be out there on the court with my student athletes and just pass on the knowledge that I have of the sport to them. I did play in college for 4 years. I've been playing since I was 4 years old. So the sport is very near and dear to my heart, and it's just great getting to be on the other side, sharing what I know with them. And in addition to that, I also get to work with my dad. So my dad is the boys tennis coach, so we get to collaborate a lot, and he is also a history teacher here, and he teaches the same grade as me, so your child might have two Bryants on the schedule because they might have him as a teacher as well. So yeah, really excited to kick off the school year. Like I said, we will be starting off with the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, which is the summer reading. So if your child has not started reading that yet, definitely time to go ahead and get them to do that, because we will hit the ground running with Frederick Douglass. And then we will move on to Native American literature. From there, we will do our satire and nonfiction, which our major text there is Huckleberry Finn, but we will also have some supplemental texts. We will have African American slave spirituals. We'll read some texts from W.E.B. Du Bois, and we'll also have some texts from Phillis Wheatley. After we move on from that unit, we will go ahead and jump into our Puritan and colonial era unit. And our major text there is The Crucible. That is what students will be writing their research paper on. So very important that they understand the various elements of that play, and the context of the play and why it was written. So we'll get into all of that this semester. After we cover that unit, we will move on to Dark Romanticism, which is our Edgar Allan Poe, our Nathaniel Hawthorne, our Emily Dickinson texts, which are always interesting, a little bit dark, but very interesting. And then from there, we will do our Transcendentalism unit, which is also a lot of fun because it allows for self-reflection. The Transcendentalists were very individualistic. They believed in the self above all else. And so the kids are going to take some time to really reflect on who they are as a person. It's a really fun unit. And then from there, we will go ahead and do our Shakespeare unit, which is comprised of various excerpts from Julius Caesar and a main focus on The Taming of the Shrew, which is one of Shakespeare's comedies. So that's kind of fun that we get to cover a comedy instead of a tragedy, which is what most of the kids are used to. They're used to a very unhappy ending, but comedies are slightly different. So we will cover those texts throughout the semester, and then that last week will be a review for the final, and throughout we will be doing vocabulary, grammar, and different literary devices. So yeah, that's everything that we have for this semester, and I really hope that this video kind of puts your mind at ease in terms of what you can expect from me, and just let me know if you have any questions at all. My contact information I know is on my teacher webpage. The slides that are on my teacher webpage also have my contact information, my cell phone, my email, and my social media handles. So please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, concerns, or would just like to address anything with me before the beginning of the semester. As always, I am here for you guys. I am here for your students. I'm here for everyone. I want to see them succeed in my class. So just let me know if you need anything at all. Have a good one.